Hi guys, how are you? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Natania, and yes, I am doing some home update. So before I get into that, let me first start off by saying thank y'all so much for your support. Thank y'all so much for loving my fashion haul, my fashion try-ons. I really appreciate it. But mainly this channel is all about just elevating your life, and your home and your fashion plays a big part of that. So if you're new to the channel, subscribe so you can be along this journey. If you're a return follower, fellow return guest, thank you so much for you coming back and giving me a chance to be a part of you making changes in your home life. So let's get into this. Okay, so as I mentioned before, this is a new construction home, and some things we did not have the builder do just because they were charging so much money just to do the work, that I realized that there's certain things we can do on our own that's not gonna be a big impact in regards to construction. So we wanted a built-in. As a matter of fact, the model home that we looked in had a built-in in the living room. I wanted that, but I just didn't want to pay the price that they were charging. And since I've been here a year now, I kind of realized how I kind of figure out my style and kind of how I want that to be seen. No, this is the first room you see when you walk in our home. You call it the living room. So the entire process for me is somewhere that you can just sit, chill, relax. Not necessarily like the family room. Pretty much it's a sitting area. That's all it is. And I'm trying to make it really functional and a statement piece to go with my entryway. And I know I posted a video before about my entryway, but I kind of did some different things to it. So I can't wait to show you guys that once this is done. So this is gonna be a custom built-in. We went ahead and we found some inspiration from Pinterest, and we're showing Alex. He's just awesome. He's our contractor. So he came in, showed him the inspiration, and he kind of tweak it to fit our style. So really and truly what I wanted was somewhere that we can have a beautiful art piece in the middle. So that's why we have it open. I don't know if you guys can see, I'm gonna go up later and show you guys. Sure, we have an art ladder already installed, so once we put the artwork there, that's gonna be really, really nicely highlighted. So that's important. Then I have the shelves right here, and I wanted the shelves to give me a good depth and a good height, so I can really play with large pieces when it's time to style it, because I like using large statement pieces, especially in a bookcase, and it's gonna be white. I need to have pieces that pop and pieces that just conversation starter. I like that. I went ahead and we got two covers. Even though it might look like one is two 24 inches cover, we got to kind of give us 48 inches on one side and 48 inches on the other side. So it gave me place to kind of store my candles and different extra home decor pieces that I can just put away. Cause that's what I wanted, to just put it right there. Also, right here at the bottom portion, where you see the cutout, we're getting a bench. We're gonna order from one of these stores, because I want it to be somewhere that you can pull it out and also serve as a sitting area. We're gonna do some trimming underneath. I'm really excited about the entire process. I'm also gonna do some trimming on just through the entire space to kind of tie in with the entryway. And we're gonna incorporate just so many different fun pieces. And right about now, as I mentioned before in a previous video, or maybe on Instagram. If you're not following me, Instagram _natty_style. I post a lot on Instagram, it's easier. What I want to start doing is infusing natural green plants, fresh plants. Right about now, we just bought this plant here from Ikea. I'm gonna show you guys how we bought it, and we kind of have it potted in this beautiful basket, also from Ikea. And I do have a full plant in my family room, but I had that before pre-construction, so I'm gonna keep it because I have it. And so pretty much this space is just gonna be really neutral. I'm gonna keep the chandelier, even though the rim of it is brown. I'm gonna have it elevated close to the ceiling, so the focal point is not the chandelier, but the art piece is gonna be in the space. So I'm really excited, and I think my reason for doing this, I want to share with you guys, is that if you're in the process of buying a new home, new construction, certain things you can hold off on until you get the home and kind of shop on and find a more affordable cost, because the builder do really charge the market price for builder construction features like this are really, really expensive. So save where you can. And if you're in just a regular home and you want to elevate your space, find your inspiration, talk to different contractors, see their work, talk to different customers who've used them, and kind of see how their service is, what their time frame is, and how they deliver their service. That is so important when you're going to use a private person to do something like this, especially when you're going to spend a good amount of money to buy the material and different stuff like that. So enough of me talking. Let me kind of walk you through the entire thing. Okay guys, so I want to show you what this body space looked like before, so you can really see where we're coming from and where we're going to see the vision and the process. So we want to have a statement piece on this big wall right here, and the best thing to do that, you know, based on discussion that I had with my husband, was to do a built-in. So that's how the idea kind of came about. Now what we're going to do with that shelf, we're going to put in our basement. We really want to not get rid of it. It's really a good, sturdy, vintage piece, so we want to keep it as long as possible. So we're going to keep it and use it in our basement. And that is also something that you guys can do if you're going to renovate any space in your home. Before you throw it away or sell it, see if you can use it somewhere else. Okay, try to upcycle, and that will help you save so much money. Alright guys, so I'm showing you right here that we're also going to take down the chair railing right here. I'm not a big fan of that type of trim work, so we're going to have that taken down, and we're going to definitely repeat that same pattern into our living space to kind of be more cohesive with our entryway. Ready, set, go. It's time for renovation. We got the art light installed, and now our contractors are getting ready to come in and start the work. We got the cupboard, so I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I know one of the first thing Alex told me was that they have to build a riser to take the cupboards off the carpet to give it some more height, and I'm excited to see that happen. We also went ahead and update one of our outlets to have the possibility for USB ports, so you don't got to have a plug-in for your charger. And that's something we want to do throughout our home eventually. We're just going to take our time and slowly have that done. Alright guys, so this is, I think it's the next day. The riser's already been built, and now Alex's team is forming the cupboards. I'm so impressed with the entire process of how they're doing it, and I'm just stoked. I can't wait to kind of just see everything. I don't know if you can see the bottom where you guys can see the riser. I'm really excited about the transition. So excited. Alright guys, a few days later, and this is what it looks like. I am so happy. I'm so excited. This supersedes the picture I showed Alex. I'm excited. So pretty much the plan is now is to prime the wood and then paint it, and then time to have it decorated. I'm so excited. But we wanted to do something custom, so I can kind of dictate how deep, how wide I want the space to be. And my husband wanted to have an artwork right here in the middle, so we had the art light installed so we can have a nice focal point in the room. Just something a little bit different. Below the art, we're going to have a beautiful bench that is going to be installed, and then also do some trimming in the space as well, so when the bench is removed, it's still beautiful. It still has a beautiful display. Guys, you can always find inspiration, but you want to tweak it to kind of make it fit your style, you know, your creativity. It's just something outside the box. So don't put yourself in a box where you got to do something exactly the way that it looks. Please be creative. Please just be you. Love this cupboard. Perfect spot to put my candles, small decor pieces. My husband will be happy not to see them all over the place, so I'm excited. These cupboards are truly budget friendly, but yet still you can definitely elevate the look by using beautiful knobs to give it a nice luxury look, and that's what we're doing. Everything on a budget here. Alright guys, just in case anyone is wondering why we use the plywood in the back, is just to give the structure, the built-in, more foundation, so when we start using it, nothing falls apart and nothing is shaky. It's very sturdy. And this wall right here, we're going to do some custom trimming work to kind of match kind of what's on our entryway right now to kind of keep it cohesive because it's an open space. Definitely excited about that as well. I can't wait to show you guys the full process. I hope you guys are getting some tips and just being motivated to do something different in your home. Alright guys, as I mentioned earlier, I want to show you guys the plant we got from Ikea. I don't remember the name of the plant, but I found out what it is. So we bought the plant, and we also bought this beautiful basket planter. That this plant itself, we're going to put it also into our living room. And that's when we're going to infuse fresh, live green plants in our home. I'm not a plant mom, so I'm learning how to be a really good plant mom. Alright guys, thanks for watching. I hope you guys find some inspiration and some motivation on doing a built-in in your home. Thank y'all so much for your support. I can't wait to share the finished product of the space. It will be total. No, it's gonna be awesome, and I'm so happy that I was able to get this done. And of course, special thanks to our contractor Alex, who always exceed our expectation. Guys, y'all be safe. See you in the next one.